Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm excited. We got the patch notes. At least it looks like the patch notes. Hopefully it is. Otherwise, this video is not going to come out, obviously. But this is what it looks like. Testing grounds improvements overview. Let's take a look at this together. I have not looked at this at all yet. Somebody just told me about it in the middle of a match. They're like, patch notes came out. So, all right, JC from the fight team here. It's the time again. We're back with yet another testing grounds. They'll be open July 1st to July 8th. Doing something different, trying both hero changes as well as system level changes. Sorry, I just bumped the mic there. Changes we're covering: Raider, Orochi, Shinobi, and option select improvements. Raider's changes are mostly about making the hero more consistent as well as more efficient. We're improving the 1v1 potential of the hero. We'll also make sure their zone attacks are better. I already thought his zone attack was pretty good, but I guess we're going to see how that goes. Orochi's changes aim to improve the performance in 1v1 as well as in group fights where the hero is currently struggling. It makes sense. Shinobi received quite large changes which will redefine how the hero plays. Heck yeah. Shinobi should now be more focused on close range combat and ganking, with the moveset centering around landing as many sickle... Oh, really? Moveset centered around landing as many sickle rains as possible. Ooh. I don't know how that's going to be. It's going to be scary, actually. Finally, we're testing tech that should see the majority of option selects to be removed from the game entirely. This is big, guys. This is big. Keep reading below for more details on the changes. Also tune in to the Warriors Den tomorrow. Cool. Before getting into the testing on details, we'd like to address some errors in the roadmap. Okay, well, let's see the roadmap changes. Oh, it's just like Dominion series and Covenant Games event? Okay, so it's the event. All right, well, cool. So when's that start? The Covenant event? July 8th. All right, cool. Raider, Stormy Tap. Now 400 MS down for 500. Dude, it's going to be fast. That's going to be insane. Let me zoom in on this a little bit for you guys. There should be a little bit better. Stormy Tap, 400 MS down for 500 MS. Now no longer interrupted on non-superior block. It's enhanced. Oh my god, dude. It's enhanced now, essentially. Oh, it's nuts. No longer is variable timing as a soft fade from heavy attacks. So it's going to be at the same timing every time. I think that's needed with how fast it's going to be. Now it deals different damage when using soft fade version and dodge version. Okay, so one's going to do more than the other. I'm assuming the dodge one's probably going to do more damage. Comment, Stormy Tap had a few efficiency problems. Most notably is reactable by many players, even though it had variable timing. We adjusted this so that it always comes out at the same timing as fates. Sped it up so it is more reliable, and made it not interrupted when blocked so that Raider can pressure opponents better. Making it just uninterruptible, not interruptible, but basically enhance is such a scary one. Adjusted uninterruptible stance during heavy attacks to always start at the fate timing instead of at various timings depending on the attack. Okay. I guess that makes sense. It's less hyper armor, but it still has it in the right spot. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Zone attacks, Raider's Storm now costs 12 stamina down from 50. Raider's Fury now costs 12 stamina down from 35. So his zone is going to be scary good. I don't know if the damage has stayed the same, but if it has, that's nutty. Raider uses zone as alternate heavy attacks both in mix-ups and in punishes. We've adjusted stamina cost. Cost the same as heavy attacks. Okay, I like that. I really do. That's going to make him so much better. He's going to be an orange machine again. Kind of like Warden, but easier now. Stampede charge. Oh, it's getting faster. 500 MS down from 600. Crazy. Stampede charge was too slow to be effectively used as a ganking tool with a slightly faster speed. That's nuts. That's going to be great. Top lights and chains, now 500 MS. Thank God. It was so bad. It was a meme. Top heavy finisher, now 900, down from 1000. Is that going to make it guaranteed on parry then? On light parry? I could be wrong, but I feel like that speed difference is going to make it hit. I guess we'll see. It should help Raider catch fleeing heroes better with soft fade to guard break. Okay, it makes sense. Alright, Orochi changes. He can now cancel all non-dodge attacks, including Storm Rush recoveries, on hit, non-superior block, and miss into dodge. Dude, he's gonna be the best dodge recovery person in the freaking game. Oh my god. That's more than Berserker. That's That's going to be insane. He needed a way to be more effective in outnumbered situations, as well as being able to go on the offensive more efficiently. With this change, the Orochi should be able to perform both well instead of relying on the finisher's recovery. Cancels only. That's going to be crazy, guys. Light attacks, remove the light finisher. Interesting. Every non-bash opener now guarantees a combo light that counts as the second hit in chains. He's getting a bash. He's getting a freaking bash. So he's gonna be like Warden, or he's gonna be more like Griffin. He can get a double light now from every side, it seems like. Storm Rush, now accessible from front dodge as well as... Interesting. All three sides are now 600 ms total, with 400 ms of visible indicators. Okay, I'm fine with that. All three sides are now undodgeable. Holy cow, so you're never going to want to dodge. You're going to have to predict it or interrupt him. Now it costs 12 stamina to enter and 10 to feint. No other stamina cost, that's good to know. Was 10 to enter, 12 to attack, 20 to feint. That's awesome. So, a lot less stamina to use now, which is cool. I mean, stamina's a pain in the butt to lose anyways. Storm Rush's role has expanded. While it can still be used as an opener, its main purpose is now as a mix-up. I guess it makes sense considering you could dodge cancel out of everything now, and you could go forward with it too. It's so neat. New option, front dodge kick. Cool. They probably gave him Tozen's kick. Performed by hitting guard break during front dodge. 500 ms can be performed at 300 ms in front dodge. Can be delayed until 500. So that's like almost every hero at this point. All the updated changes. Gives a guaranteed second non-combo light on hit. So you go straight into your second hit and chain, basically. Okay. And then let's see the comment here. Orochi did not have a melee for the longest time. This felt like the right time to improve on Orochi's offense, considering the new direction we are pushing the hero towards. Orochi moves from being a pure counter-attacker towards a more balanced 1v1 hero. This new option should give Orochi players more ways to open up opponents. He's going to be crazy. Riptide Strike's now 500 ms. Dude, it's going to be so fast. Now it's iframes for 300 ms. Previously did not have any. Ooh. Oh my god. That's going to be scary. It's almost going to be like a hidden stance light, but like, you know, not feintable, obviously. And it's not interrupted either, unless it's superior block. Orochi's getting some crazy buffs on this. He really is. Side and front dodge lights, no longer interrupted. So he's getting the Berserker treatment in a way. With this new property, Orochi can effectively both target swap in fights and not be interrupted against attack. Yeah, team fights, he's just going to be dashing around like crazy. Side heavy finishers now have larger trajectories and now moves forward more. I think that's good. That's going to help him in team fights for sure. Deflect attacks, removed Hurricane Blast. Oh. So his heavy. Oh no. Poor Nova King. He loves doing the Hurricane Blast. Because it gives you that little, you know, the extra deflect you can do and whatnot. And then Wind Gust now forces a reaction in the opponent and guarantees a combo late. Oh, so that's going to be basically the same damage probably. If it's not the, you know, the double light thing, but it's just the two, like a second normal light. Oh, that's going to be nasty. He's going to have the best deflects in the game. All right, that's it for Orochi. Shinobi. Removed charging heavy attack from neutral. Removed ranged guard break. Thank God. Ranged heavy attack is now a melee and is only accessible after a front kick, side kick, or backflip. Interesting. Ranged heavy attack can be target swapped. Okay. How does that work? Like while you're throwing it, you could swap it, or? Oh no, let's read this. Shinobi's use of range attacks was proving to be problematic. Players were able to use ranged guard break to gank opponents without indicators and could use ranged heavy attacks to poke at opponents safely from off-screen and group fight situations. Finally, other heroes just do not have the tools necessary to deal with these ranged guard breaks. Even if Shinobi ends up pulled to the ground, the opponent is still stuck in an animation in which they will certainly be hit by an external attacker. We want to change how Shinobi plays so that the hero is more of a very agile, close-range hero rather than being relegated to running away from opponents and using ranged attacks, and ensuring that Shinobi's tools works with respect to the opponent's tools, which is good. Front kick can now be performed after a single front dodge. Side kick can now be performed after a single side dodge. Does he still have his double dodge though? I think he does. I don't think they're getting rid of it. Well, let's keep reading though. Let's keep reading. Right. He has difficulty accessing dodge attacks to counterattack. Initiate. This change should help him make him more viable and better able to initiate offense. I mean, if he keeps that double dash, I'd have to agree. Light finisher is now chained to Sickle Rain. Combo lights now chained to Sickle Rain. So he gets like light, heavy, or heavy, light, heavy. That's kind of what it's looking like. Is the Sickle Rain gonna be unblockable? Oh, it is. It's gonna be unblockable. Oh my god. Top heavy finisher, now unblockable. Top heavy finisher now 800 from 700. Side heavy finisher is now undodgeable. That's awesome. Additional hits for Sickle Rain no longer need strict timing. Guard break now guard break now leads to Sickle Rain. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. That's gonna be scary. Sickle Rain's now the main focal point of Shinobi as we move towards landing the attack more and more. Making the top version unblockable ensures that Shinobi has effective 1v1 mix-ups and can win the attack externally, while the side undodgeable versions are used in various mix-ups after a front roll to catch opponents who attempt to dodge the flip kick. I mean, I like that. I personally like that. Front roll now changed the flip kick earlier. I never really thought that was an issue, because if you did it immediately, they couldn't really stop you. Now changed the Sickle Rain. It already did that. It already changed the Sickle Rain. Now accessible after a backflip. So you're going to backflip and then roll forward? That's strange, but alright. Can be target swapped after a ranged heavy or backflip. Okay, I like the target swap part. Flip kick's now fully unreactable and players must read what option their opponent will do, instead of blindly dodging every time they see front roll. Flip kick now guarantees... Oh! So the flip kick now gives you a heavy. It gives you your ranged heavy. Oh! So you could do that, hit the heavy, roll at them, and do it again. It's like bash spamming at that point. Oh no. Oh no, it's another Hitokiri. Oh no. Sprint attack. Replace sliding kick with a new sprint attack. New option, still a bash, but no longer imbalances opponents. New option now also leads to combo heavy on hit. That's gonna be pretty good. An unblockable heavy for probably 20 damage. That's crazy. New sprint attacks in line with other fast bash attacks from sprint. I guess so. But I think it's just gonna be really good. Combo heavy attack, new option. Accessible by pressing heavy after a flip kick or a sprint attack. Change to Sickle Rain. So the combo heavy is this the ranged heavy now, I think. Backflip, now only accessible on hit. Only from any attack except ranged heavy. I think that was already like that, wasn't it? The backflip, you couldn't, if you hit him with a ranged heavy, you couldn't backflip. You always roll forward. Now change the front roll. That part's new. Okay, well, that should, maybe I'm just misunderstanding this, but if you guys are understanding it different from me and you know what it means, that's fantastic. Even though I do play Shinobi, I feel like I'm just misreading it here. It's now only accessible on hit. Only, oh, maybe because it's on hit. Maybe that's the difference. You can't just whiff tech it or something. I don't know. We'll see. Deflect. Teleport now needs to be activated using guard break input. No longer automatic. Now change to heavy finisher. Isn't that Sickle Rain? Ooh. Isn't that Sickle Rain? If it is, oh. Well, maybe it's not saying it guarantees the heavy finisher. Maybe it's just saying you can go into a heavy finisher after deflect. I guess we'll see. Shinobi is the only hero with a guaranteed automatic deflect. This change gives players more agency as to whether they want to use the attack or not, and now leads to mix-ups instead of guaranteeing damage against different heroes. I mean, I like guaranteed damage. A lot of other heroes have it, but, you know, we'll see. Teleport kick, no longer guaranteed after a teleport. Ranged heavy attack follow-up is now always guaranteed. All right, I'm cool with that one. That's a good one. Hopefully he doesn't lose all his stamina. And Shadow Strike. Oh, what is Shadow Strike? Is Shadow Strike his, like, is that the name of his deflect, or? I don't know. I guess we'll see. That's what it sounds like. Oh, that was after his parry. Never mind, Shadow Strike. Okay, so now change. Really? It changed the teleport kick? Ooh, that's gonna be strong. He now has extra strong mix-ups that lead to sickle rain when parrying, improving the hero's flow. So, ooh, Shinobi is gonna be so different. And all these sickle rain. Sickle rain, in my opinion, is one of the strongest moves in the game. Because of how much damage it does, first off. Second, it sets up for your team to just hit him with at least like 2 or 3 heavies, you know, if they're around. Or even like a feat like Fire Flask or Spear Storm or, you know, Kiri, Sinbon, Zakura, you know, whatever it's called. Oh, it's going to be crazy. The list of changes Shinobi is quite exhaustive. It may seem jarring to many players as the hero plays differently than before. I feel that this version allows much more variety in combat, much more successful mix-ups, and much healthier in the landscape of Runner Zero's tool sets. I guess we're going to see. My favorite part, guys, the option select changes. This is my favorite. This is what I've been most excited about, more than all the reworks. We are introducing new tech in this testing grounds. It lets us eliminate parry option selects from the game. This ensures that offense is more potent, especially unblockable offense, and has the potential to have large changes to the game's meta at the skill levels where they are used. To achieve this, we've ensured that when players enter inputs where one of the multiple outcomes is a parry, outside of normal parry attempts, said parry is ignored and will not be performed. This means that when performing an option select, the non-parry option will always occur. You throw a heavy attack and feint it, your opponent will still perform the non-parry option. You let your attack go, however, the non-parry option will get stuffed. That's great. That's great. Hopefully this will end up working with like GB option select and all these other weird ones like emote and guard switch and obviously zone option select. But it's important to note that zone option select, the most prevalent option select in this game due to its ease of use, is also affected by this change. We are aware that some players advocate for keeping zone option select in the game while removing the other, more egregious forms of option selects. In this case, our tech also disables the zone option select in general. We see this as a good thing, as zone option select effectively removes a layer of possible balancing we can use on zone attacks in general when zone option selects are present. Zone attacks fall into 2 categories: strong, because you can use them to option select, or weak, because you can't. This prevents us from using stamina costs as a balancing lever on zone attacks. The removal of zone option selects also lowers the efficiency of some specific zone attacks, like Prior and Gladiators more precisely, due to their state as a bash, which made them especially strong as option selects as a typical counter. Feint into parry cannot work against them. We'd like to give a special shout out and thanks to some members of our community who gracefully helped us identify and reproduce a large variety of option selects. The fight team would like to specifically thank the following people with their involvement in this improvement. We got Freeze, Spaniard, Atella, Barak, Ravelord, Score, and I forgot how to say his name. Setmix? I don't know. I thought they were all for, you know, like zone option selecting, but if they're fine with it being gone too, that's great. Hope it's been invaluable. Alright, cool. Well, hopefully they showed them all the option selects. Stefan's notes, huge thanks to these players for sharing their specialized knowledge. Quick reminder, when you fill out your player survey or post on social media, remember it's the dev team that chooses the exact solutions for these problems. If you don't like the solutions here, remember that these players aren't to blame. Well, that's good. Guys, that's the end. That's pretty sweet. So it's looking like option selecting in general is going away. So now what you're gonna have to do if someone throws an unblockable at you, you're either gonna have to 1, try to parry it, 2, you know, dodge it if you want, 3, go for an interrupt, 4, do nothing, 5, throw a random heavy attack, pretend like you're gonna interrupt. You know, you have all these different options you can still go for, and it's still gonna make the offense, you know, have to work for it, but it's not as easy to be on defense anymore, which to me is great. But guys, if there's anything specific that stood out to y'all, there's a lot of cool stuff here. Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what your favorite part about this is. Mine personally, I don't know, man. Like the option select is probably gonna be my favorite part, just in total. It's great. But some of these other changes are cool. Raider's zone attack stam reduction, in my opinion, is fantastic. That and the enhanced storming tap is gonna be great. Orochi is going to be like the new Janhu, except he won't have enhanced dodge attacks, except for his initial one. So, I don't know, he's going to be interesting. And now he has a kick. Oh, he's gonna be so weird. And Shinobi, he still has double dash and a normal. He could kick from his first kick or his double dash kick. That alone is gonna be a really nice mix up because most people can't react to the kick. I'm just curious how it's gonna work with his sickle rain because that's like his new focus, which is cool. But oh man, he's gonna be nutty. But guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like. I'll leave the link to this in the description or in a comment. Feel free to take a look. Go follow all my other stuff. You'll see it in the description. And guys, y'all have a great day. I'll catch you next time.